Ladies and gentlemen, we present the Navy Lark with our 3 stars, Leslie Phillips, Stephen Murray, and John Pertwee. Whatever job you have, be it ever so humble, like announcing, for instance, there's always some idiot who's after it. It was my turn to read the news yesterday, but some youngster with a cut glass voice beat me to the studio. Yes, pity. It was one of those days when everything happened in Welsh towns. Of course, even in the senior service, there are people waiting to jump into other people's shoes.
Come in. Oh, it's you, Chief.
Yeah, in the flesh pot, sir. Yeah, look, pardon this intrusion call, but there's a red-hot buzz going round.
The wasp? Well, spotted.
No, sir. No, I mean a right horrible rumour.
Well, that's hardly unusual. There's always a right horrible rumour flying about here.
Yeah, but this one's different, sir. I didn't start the perisher.
Oh, you've got a rival, have
Well,
you?
not exactly, sir, no, but it looks as if Lieutenant Commander Stanton has.
The captain has? What are you talking about?
A certain high-class bungalow in the village, which is up for sale, sir. Yeah. A certain gent in the gallant service, which I have the honour and privilege to belong to, and therefore duty bound as part of the old country's...
all right. Skip the land of hope and glory, Ben. What's this certain gent done?
Well, he's put in an highly acceptable offer for this bungalow, sir, with a view to moving in, there and here.
What?
Yeah. Old Thunderguts is at it again.
You mean Commander Povey is trying to buy a bungalow in the village?
Well, more than that, sir. Look, according to my relative's grapevine, he's after Lieutenant Commander Stanton's job, sir. What do you think of that? He suggested to Admiralty that it's time the captain was retired.
Well, of course it is. He mustn't be. Otherwise, we'll all be in the muck.
Yeah, and I'll be in the muckier muck than anybody else.
Yes, there is that, of course.
Very chuckle-worthy, sir, I'm sure. But in case I haven't made myself clear, sir, Commander Povey is all set to amalgamate command of the island with his own job and take over as captain here as soon as Lieutenant Commander Stanton goes.
Good grief. Povey here?
Yeah.
It'd be like living on top of Vesuvius.
Yeah, exactly, sir. Exactly. Except that the eruptions will be a lot more frequent and a tuck inside otter.
Do you know what our little empire builder said to Admiralty so far?
I gather he's reported that the captain is no longer physically fit for command, sir.
I see. It looks as if we'll just have to prove that the captain is fit, doesn't it?
Well, no disrespect to the captain, sir, but... Well, that's going to be like trying to prove the Tower of London is a new block of council flats.
Well, we've got to think of something. Where's he now?
In the dinghy, fishing as usual, sir. He caught a dab off Smuggler's Cove last week. He's been anchored out there ever since.
What's he hope to catch this time? The Cove who's doing the smuggling?
Oh, he very nearly did, sir. I just saw him. No, sir, no. No, he's just hoping to become a dab hand at dad.
Well, collect Mr. Phillips and meet me at the jetty.
Ooh, I doubt if Mr. Phillips will be up yet. No, he had a late night last night.
Really?
Yeah, sir, he didn't get to bed until 10.
Well, even if he looks terrible this morning, get him up. We're going out on the launch to have a word with the captain.
Aye, sir.
Left hand down a bit.
Left hand down a bit, it is, sir.
Good show. Phillips, I wish you stopped doing that. Doing what, sir?
Doing that, of course. Oh, well, you'll have us all asleep in the deep in a minute, sir.
Why, didn't you two get to bed until 10 o'clock either?
If there was no moon, a calm sea, and it was the Coast Guard's night off, I don't suppose the chief went to bed at all.
Hey, keep off. Loads for fishing. Go away.
Oh, there's the Captain Nazar. I don't think he's too pleased to see us.
Clear off, you bounders. You're frightening off a big fella. Go and put somewhere else.
We've got to see you, sir. It's urgent.
Oh, well, come on then. I'd never have caught him anyway.
Get alongside, Mr. Phillips.
Certainly, sir. Pull ahead together, Chief.
Pull her head together, Chief, sir.
Right hand down a bit sharpish.
Right hand out a bit sharpish, Chief, sir.
Mr. Phillips, the wash. You'll swamp the dinghy.
Hey, stop rocking the boat, old fruit. You'll have me in the way.
Everybody close their eyes. The captain's having a bath.
Lummy. Fancy the dinghy overturning like that. Bad workmanship somewhere.
Well, hard. When it reaches the shore, I reckon half the village will start building arks.
Hey, how much longer are you going to leave me in here bobbing about? I feel like a plastic duck.
Oh, Lord, pull the captain out, Chief.
All right, then. This way, sir. Come on, to me.
Yes, from me, old fruit.
Up the daisy, come to Chiefy.
Oh, I'm soaked, old sport. Oh, and I'm frozen. Frozen. Look, my hands have all gone blue. Oh, help, it's frostbite. Frostbite. Where's the little doggy with the little barrel? Here, boy.
No, sir. No, it's all right, sir.
What?
Don't worry, sir, Captain. It's only the dye out of your sleeves.
What? Oh, yes, so it is, old cockalorum. Well, that's a relief. By George, I thought my little puddies had had it then.
I'm sure we're all very relieved about your little puddies being safe, sir.
Oh, jolly nice of you, jolly nice of you. They're game little chaps.
However, sir, we're not at all sure that you're safe.
Why, is the launch leaking?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. Thunder Squeak has done his nuts.
What?
I mean, Squeaky Nuts has thundered.
I think you ought to have tipped him in the water, you know.
Temptation which is always with us, sir.
Look, Mr. Phillips was trying to say that Commander Povey has put the squeak in at Admiralty, sir, and he's after your job here.
What? What? The bounder's a cad. The cad's a bounder. I knew it. He doesn't fish, you know. Doesn't fish. They're all the same. Outsiders, all of them.
Well, all is not yet lost, sir. We have a plan.
Ah, good. You're going to shoot him. Good man. Yes. You might save me a couple of seats at the trial, would you?
No, sir. You don't understand. We're going to show that Rollicking Lordships just how fit you are.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm sunk then. Well, cheerio, Cap. It's been nice knowing you.
Well, it's perfectly simple, sir.
Yes?
You see, we're putting you down for the local harriers and entering you for the long-distance cross-country run, sir.
Are you, old sock? Well, cheerio. It's been nice knowing you.
We didn't say you'd actually be doing any running, sir.
No, you didn't. I'll tell you something else, too. I'm not doing any.
We don't want you to, sir.
Well,
we're fielding a substitute in your name.
All you'll have to do is to trot off at the start and trot in at the finish, sir. The other chap will do the trot in between.
Oh, it still sounds a trot too much, old tank. Couldn't he do the start and finish as well?
No, I'm afraid not to. Look, but don't you worry.
Yeah.
I've already got a certain rating marked down for the trot in between.
Yeah.
And provided the countryside don't give way under him, he'll see you set up a record, all right? Ronnie, off we go, Johnston. Come along in here now. Help, 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 help. Knees bent. Arms stretched. Running on the spot begin. Help, 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 help. Down, 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 down. Help, 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 help.
Oh, I can't up anymore. Oh, I'm done in. Oh. Whew.
Hey, what's the matter? You haven't been at it a minute.
Yes, I have. I've been at it 73 seconds, and I know me limits. Fatso's finished up him.
All right, then. All right, we'll find you a different exercise. Yeah, I know. Weightlifting. That'll be dead easy for you.
Why?
Well, nobody's more used to lifting a lot of weight about than you for the start. Now then, here, go on, cop hold of them weights. There, you overstuffed Samson. Come on.
I don't want to.
Bend over and pick them up.
You're rotten, you are. That's what you are, rotten. You're the rottenest rotten I know.
All right, that'll do. Come on, pick them up.
Whoa. Ooh, and half a draft.
Never mind about blow the wind southerly. Pick those perishing weights up.
They're heavy, you know.
They're supposed to be. Pick them up.
All right.
What's that noise? Here, have you got to touch the screws? What's happening? Oh, it's the floor. Here, that's so. You're going through the floor. Put them down. Going down!
Help! Where did everybody go? It's an eclipse. Fatso's fallen off the floor.
Come out of there, you steaming nit. You're in the foundations. Come on, stand up. I'll give you a hand.
Right, Chief. Oh, my head.
Look, stop knocking the joists about, you clown. The hole's over here.
I know where the hole is. It's in my head.
Well, stop worrying about it. There's nothing in it to fall out.
Not now, there isn't.
Good morning, Chief.
Well, oh, good morning, sir.
How are things going?
Well, in a manner of speaking, they just go. That's just sort of popped out for a minute.
I'm back. Peebo.
Good gracious, yeah. Chief, I'm sure you're not overdoing this training schedule.
No, sir, what?
Well, surely Johnston used to be a lot taller than that.
No, sir. No, you don't understand. You see, he's like an ice burglar, sir. Yeah, 2/3 of him are below the surface.
What? Oh, I see. Bottom seems to have fallen out of his world, hasn't it?
Yeah, when I picked them flaming weights up, it fell out of me shorts and all.
Quite. Well, don't let me keep you from your training, Johnston. I'm sure you want to get down to things.
I wouldn't dive with him, sir. He's in training and a bit savage at the moment. It's the red meat what does it.
2 more days of this caper and I won't be safe off the lead. Get me out of this hole. I want to eat him.
Get back. Go on, down, Rover.
Johnston, stop that at once. You're supposed to be a harrier, not a terrier.
Well, he's rotten.
Oh, yes, agreed. Keep up the training.
Don't want to.
Oh, now. Come on.
No.
Just for me.
Oh, well, all right.
Good lad.
But it's not a little trot.
No, it's a flaming liberty. You're going to do it, to come out of that hole and get training.
Oh, not likely. I'm safe down here. You can't up when you're up here, up in floorboards.
Johnston, come out of there at once.
Oh, thank you, sir.
All right. Please yourself. But if you don't come out, we'll just have to hold your court marital round you.
Hey, what court marital?
I think I'm right in saying it's a court marital offence to damage Admiralty property. To wit, floorboards, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Then there's, refusing to obey an order from a superior officer.
Yes, and being improperly dressed.
Out, Johnston's coming out. Up, step on the top. Off we go. Up. Knees bent, arms flexed, running on the spot. Feet in. Up. Down, up, down, hands around, got into the wall. Everybody's ready. Oh, well.
DEAR space SIR. Phew. I say, Heather, look. How's that for typing? Dear Sir. There's nothing to it.
Well, it's a start, I suppose.
Start? What's wrong with it?
Oh, nothing. It's just that it's in the middle of the page. And instead of Dear Sir, it's Dear Sid.
What? Oh, so it is. Oh, well, that'll do. Perhaps his name is Sid, anyway.
Oh, honestly, Leslie, I'd much rather you let me catch up later. I'll soon have this job done now.
Now, what are you doing, anyway?
I'm sewing up Able Seaman Johnson's shorts. Again.
You know, there are some exercises Fatso just shouldn't attempt.
Don't tell me, tell the chief.
Good morning, Mr. Phillips, sir.
Oh, hello, Ginger. What have you got there?
A red-hot Billy Do from Admiralty, sir.
What?
A red-hot Billy Do. It's fair steaming.
I bet it's not steaming as much as your friend Johnson is.
My friend Johnson is no longer my friend Johnson, miss.
Oh, why not?
Well, he caused a nasty scene in pub last night. Being in training, he ordered a tomato juice, and there was a marine on the other side of us.
Lummy, what happened?
A slight difference of opinion, culminating with me spending all this morning trying to get tomato juice off my uniform.
What's this bally red hot do? I mean your hot billy. Your steaming do for.
Here. Read it for yourself, sir.
Oh, thanks, yes. Why say, this typing's not up to much.
Why? Hasn't it got Dear Sid in the middle of it?
No, it hasn't.
Well, never mind. Go on, read it.
Oh, Lord. Lummy. Cool. Phew. And Lummy again. It's from the Admiral. He wants Lieutenant Commander Stanton to see him at Admiralty straight away.
Oh, dear. Now it looks as if the axe is poised.
Ah, there. I reckon he's going to bowl up there for his bowler, all right.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hello.
How do you do?
Well, that's what I like. A bright start to the day. When's the funeral?
Read this, sir.
Oh, Lord. Lummy. Cool. Phew. Lummy again.
They were my very words, sir.
The old thunderguts doesn't waste time when he gets the skids under somebody, does he?
Oh, it's a shame.
I think I'd better go up to Admiralty with Lieutenant Commander Stanton just to make sure he gets there, for one thing.
Now, couldn't I come as well, sir? I know one or two short cuts. With my sense of direction, I could get you there in...
double the time. No, thanks. You can remain here, and if anyone rings up and asks you anything...
Yes, sir?
Tell them you don't speak English.
Well, what do I do if you ask me anything, sir?
Remember what your mother told you. Now, I'd better go and collect the captain.
Well, Leslie, a penny for them.
Oh, I was just thinking and wondering.
Wondering what?
Well, Heather. What was it your mother told you?
Really?
I don't like this, number one, old fruit. No, couldn't we scrub round this interview nonsense and get back? I ought to be fishing, you know.
Yeah, possibly, sir, but just remember all I told you, and it'll be all right.
Oh, it won't, you know.
Why not?
Because I've forgotten all you told me, old sport.
Ask the Admiral not to make any decisions for a day or two.
Well, couldn't you ask him, old fruit? It would sound better coming from you.
Why, sir?
Well, you're more likely to remember it, for one thing. You see, as soon as I get into the Admiral's office, my mind will be a blank. Mines don't come any blanker than mine, I can tell you.
Now, just relax, sir. Just play him like a fish.
Oh, what? Like a fish, eh? Ha-ha, now you're talking. And I heard you, too. Like a fish. Capital. Well done, lad. I like you.
Excuse me, Lieutenant Commander Stanton.
Yes.
The Admiral will see you now, sir.
Ah, of course, you're the big fella, too. Give us back me brace.
Late? Who is? Oh, Stanton, you mean?
No, not Stanton. That's me, old fruit.
Oh, wearing his old suit.
Well,
Well, he can turn up in tights for all I care. He's late. Where is he?
who?
At the zoo.
Oh, is he? Well, what's he doing there, old sport, then?
Well, how should I know? He's gone with Stanton, I suppose.
Oh, yes. Well, they've got a nice day for him, then.
Who has?
The admirals. The animals, I mean. I'm a bit lost now. Do you fish at all?
See Lillian Gish at all? Well, of course I don't. I say, cracking filly that, what? But you two.
Yes,
Married old Stanton, didn't she?
Yes. No. Stop. Oh, no, that can't be right. He's at the zoo, old boy.
Got the flu. On his honeymoon, too. What a shame.
Yes. Well, it serves him right for spending it at Whipsnade, doesn't it?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, nice of you to drop in, Gish.
Yes.
Remember me to my wife, will you? Oh, what?
What are you laughing at?
Yeah, well, you might see if Staunton's turned up yet, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I say, number one, old trout. Has Stanton turned up yet?
That's you, sir.
What? Oh, Lord, so it is. My goodness, I'm late then.
Staunton, there's a shocking draft flying round me left
Well, don't worry about it. That's my fault. I must have left the cage door open. No. Think again, Head. You're all over the place.
Well, come on in.
What? Oh, yes, come in by all means. Have a chair. I'll have one as well. Now, I wanted to have a word with you, old boots. About the zoo.
That, in the words of the Greek poets, has dropped the issue right in the sediment. Oh, we should never have let the captain go and see the Admiral like that.
Why, what happened then?
They had a chat, Heather.
Yeah, a very disasterful chat. Yeah. They're now presumed pals, and the Admiral is coming down to start the cross-country run personally.
If the Admiral comes, can Thunderguts be far behind?
Yeah, I've thought of a slight revision. Look, why don't we have 2 cross-country run finishing line?
2? Aren't we getting enough muck with 1?
No, look, but supposing we had a sort of new finishing line well away from the original one the Harriers thought of, sir. I mean, the Admiral can start them off, and then we could take him to our finishing line later.
It's a bit pointless, isn't it, Chief? Nobody will turn up.
Oh, yes, they will, sir. Not Harriers, but every rating I can find a pair of shorts for.
Yes.
Yeah, and first down with a fine old turn of speed will be Lieutenant Commander Stanton.
Oh, I see. He starts with the Harriers, then joins our lot of ratings and comes in with them. Yes, but surely the Admiral will notice that the other runners are different bods, though.
Well, not unless we use you amongst the second lot, sir.
Oh, thank you, Chief. You mean I'd be the one who'd stand out as a fine physical specimen? And,
No. I mean that you'd be the one who'd be running the wrong way or still have his flat hat on.
Well, it's worth a try anyway, Chief. I only hope old Thunderguts doesn't turn up and start snooping around.
Yeah, you and me both, sir.
Oh, don't you worry about him. If he turns up, I'll head him off.
Head him off, sir? Where?
Well, I'll fool him. I'll take him to the finishing line the Harriers are using.
No, sir. No. Just leave it alone, Mr. Phillips, sir. Leave it. Couldn't he have a pass, Mr. Murray, sir, for about a year?
Hardly, Chief. If we ditch Mr. Phillips, Commander Povey will be sure we're up to something. He's the one we always hide.
Yes, I've noticed that. Whenever you're up to something, I get sent off somewhere in a jeep.
Yes, and the snag is you always come back again.
Just at the wrong moment, usually.
Well, if it were a bigger island, I could go further.
Yeah, very nice of you to offer, I'm sure, sir. But I'll find you a little job to do this time, if you'd be so kind.
This is ludicrous, number one. Start raving ludicrous. All the others were back hours ago. He could have done it on his hands and knees by now.
That's probably the way he is doing it.
It'll be dark soon. Well, I suppose he's found a pond on the way and started fishing.
Chief? No, sir. No, there isn't one. I've checked.
Well, I wonder what's happened to him. I mean, he only had to run round the corner, then wait for the other chaps from the draft to come along, and he...
Belt up! I might have guessed there was some chicory-pokery going on.
Chicory-pokery, sir? Oh, how could you be so suspicious, sir?
Povey, old fool, where are you? Oh, good grief, the Admiral. Here, sir.
Here? Oh, no, thanks. I just had a gin. What are you lot doing out here in the dark? The race was over hours ago.
We know, sir, but...
Pity you missed it. Staunton won, you know.
Am I to understand, sir, that Lieutenant Commander Stanton is back?
Well, of course he is. Came in first. This is a wrong finishing line, you idiot. There's another one round that corner. Come over here, Povey, I'll show you. Ronnie, he must have joined the Harriers again on the way back instead of our lot.
Oh, no, I didn't, old fruit. Oh, I'm done. I went the whole way with the fools.
But you can't have done so. You won.
Yeah. So would you, old socks, if you stood where I did at the start. My old China, the Admiral there, he's He's a bit careless about where he points the starting pistol, you know.
You mean,
Yes, I do. On your marks, get set, bang! Oh, my word, the agony of it, you... Oh.
I am still not at all convinced that there isn't something very dubious about all this.
Oh, really, sir? You think so?
However, just to make sure, I am thinking of holding another cross-country run over a course I shall select next week, and you'll all be entered.
Lovely, sir. Lovely, sir. Unfortunately, I, for one, won't be here.
Oh, yes, you will. And I'm sure the Admiral here will know what action to take against any officer who is found to be no longer physically fit.
Well, I'm not for a start. Never will be again either, old fruit. Not after today. Oh, no.
Really, Captain? In that case, you wouldn't be thinking of retiring by any chance? Because if you were, I was going to suggest that as the Admiral is here...
Well, I wasn't, so don't. Mind you, Povey, if I do have to go, I shall miss having you all here.
I don't think you've got that quite tight, sir.
Well,
I mean, quite right, sir.
No, sir, no. You'd be the one who was leaving the island, sir. Not I.
Oh, no, I wouldn't, old fruit. It's my island.
Yeah, eh?
It's your what?
My island, cloth ears. I bought it for fishing years ago. It's only loaned to Admiralty, you know. You ask my old mate, the Admiral here.
Have a beer? Look, how many more times?
Oh.
I told you I just had a gin.
Oh, well, I haven't. Let's go and have one now, old copper, shall we? Do you fish at all?
What? Oh, yes, I remember. Gish. She married a chap called Stanton who works in the zoo.
Yeah. Oh, did she really? I thought they were sisters. Well, it takes all...
Well,
Yes, sir, I'm afraid you are.
His island. His island. I'll never get you lot off here now.
Mr. Phillips,
What's the matter now?
look, I've been thinking, when all our ratings came into this finishing line here, I don't remember seeing Fatso amongst them, do you?
No, I don't.
We could have missed him, I suppose.
What, that size? Don't be ridiculous.
In that case, he must still be,
Help, I'm lost. Help. I want my mum in.
He is. Over here, Fatso. Come to pop the Pertwee. This way out. Last one home's the custard. Over here for the booby prizes. Shoot me great big family.
And that was Leslie Phillips, Stephen Murray, and John Pertwee working their passage in The Navy Lark, written by Lawrie Wyman. Leslie Phillips was the sub-lieutenant, Stephen Murray was the number one, John Pertwee was the chief petty officer, Commander Povey was played by Richard Caldicot, the Admiral was Tenniel Evans, Lieutenant Commander Stanton was Ronnie Barker, and a rating, Michael Bates. The recorded production was by Alastair Scott Johnston. Ladies and gentlemen, we present The Navy Lark with our three stars, Stephen Murray, John Pertwee, and Leslie Phillips. We all like going to parties. Last week, all the announcers had one of those parties where everybody brings a bottle. We had a marvellous time. Would have been better still if someone had brought a corkscrew. However, it did save me from the morning after state that the island draft are suffering today.
Oh, my poor head. Little men with red-hot needles. Never again. Heather.
What is it, Flash?
Do you have to keep hammering all those nails into that tin can this morning?
Hammering nails into a... Oh, Leslie, that noise was typing.
Well, it couldn't have been. It was going right through me. Bang, bang, bang. Ooh. the agony.
Well, why don't you open your eyes and then you'll see the bangs coming?
No, I wouldn't, not this morning. Visibility is very poor.
Well, it jolly well serves you right. You know, you shouldn't go to wardroom parties. It's a big man's work.
I know. I got a big man's hangover this morning. I wish he'd come and collect it.
Well, I must say I'm a bit delicate myself this morning. Ooh, that party wasn't over till 4 o'clock.
Yes, I'd rather not talk about it, if you don't mind.
Well, you can't very well. You left us about 1.
No, I didn't. I was there until the end.
I didn't say you went about 1. I just said that you were no longer with us.
I'm still not.
If there's anybody here, good morning. I suppose.
Oh, dear, another of them. Good morning, sir.
All right, Heather, all right. No need to shout.
But I wasn't.
Oh, yes, you were, Heather. You were yelling like mad.
I don't know why you're both so fragile. You got plenty of exercise last night.
We did?
I don't remember that.
Or would you like me to refresh your memories a little?
I'm not sure, really.
Go on, Heather. Let's have the lurid details.
Well, it was about 2 a.m. when Leslie suddenly fell flat on his face on the wardroom floor. And...
Well, the room was going round a bit, so I was holding the carpet down.
Jolly decent, Doctor.
No, not at all, sir.
But it was the next move that the Admiral particularly enjoyed.
Oh, Law, yes. Forgotten he was there.
No, I hadn't. He made that rot gut punch of his again.
Cool. Oh, so he did. Something appropriate for the jet age, he said.
That's right, sir. It blows your flaming head off.
Well, it certainly got you two going.
What, both of us?
Oh, yes, you two were great pals. From your carpet-saving position, Mr. Murray lifted your legs and pushed you round on your hands. And as you went, you kept shouting, "Look, chaps, we found a wheelbarrow."
Ah, so that's why my arms are so stiff this morning.
Yes, your uniform seems to have suffered a little, too. You look as if you've been left over from a sale of remnants.
Ah, you should have seen it earlier, then. It was covered in mud. I wonder where that came from.
Well, perhaps you had to hold the paws down on your way to your billet.
Ah, yes, it was slipping about a bit.
I'll have it nailed down next time.
Don't you worry, sir. There isn't going to be a next time. It's big man's work. And I've only got a little man's head.
You're lucky. My bomb steel's as big as a gasworks.
Well, you'll both stay for a bit, because I gather the Admiral's jet age punch did the bar supplies in completely, and the only thing left was tonic water.
Oh, good gracious.
I'll have a word with the chief and get his relative to fly an extra lot in from Jersey straight away, sir. I could do with the hair of a dog right now.
Oh, so could I. Hope Pertwee's relative can manage an extra lot. We don't want to buy it locally and pay duty on it after all these years, do we? I mean, that way, gin must cost at least £1 a bottle. Scotch is about...
So, do you think we could talk about something else? Like, coffee, for instance.
Coffee. Heather, do you think you could...
Oh, certainly. Who's for a mid-morning donut? Or I could manage you a couple of fish paste sandwiches.
Mr. Phillips. Sir? Let's go out for coffee. Quick.
Yeah, after you, sir.
Able Seaman Johnston's hanging out his smoke. Able Seaman Johnston's hanging out his smoke. And if one pair of pants should accidentally fall, Able Seaman Johnston's going up the wall.
Johnston.
Able Seaman Johnston's hanging out his smoke.
Johnston.
Able Seaman Johnston's hanging out his... Yes, Chief?
Cork up, you sagging Sinatra. What's the matter with you? I'm trying to have a kip here.
Having a kip in the middle of the day? Why?
Yeah. So I didn't have one in the middle of the night, that's why.
I didn't know you suffered from insomnia minimum.
I don't suffer from insomnia minimum. I was woke up by a couple of raving nuts playing wheelbarrows.
Well, it wasn't me and Ginger this time. He's in the sick bay with a stuffed-up hooter.
I know he is. He'll be back next week, and we don't want any hooter coming out parties either. I had enough of it last night.
Who was it then?
No names, no Bill Johnston. It was number one, Mr. Phillips.
Oh, well, I'm glad you didn't tell me anyway.
Three times, number one wheeled Mr. Phillips in and leant him up against my bed. Do you know what? They wanted to take Chiefy for riding.
Here, how did you get rid of him in the end, then?
I took him outside and I filled number one's wheelbarrow up with mud.
Oh, I thought Mr. Phillips' uniform looked a bit rough this morning.
Yeah, and after wardroom parties, it always does.
Yeah.
Last time, they chuffed up and down the jetty playing boat trains.
What happened?
Puffer Phillips missed the buffers and fell in the sea.
Well, at least that game didn't wake you up, did it?
Oh, yes, it did. They kept popping into my bunk, trying to sell me a cheap day return to Calais. Hello? Store's closed. If it's urgent, borrow a pair, but keep your thieving hands off mine.
No, Chief, no, it's me, Sub-Lieutenant Wheelbarrow.
Hey?
Sub-Lieutenant Hangover.
Oh.
I mean, Puffer Phillips.
Yeah. All right, sir, all right. I know who it is. Front wheel down a bit.
Oh, Lord, we disturbed you as well, did we?
Yeah, I was on your list of social visits last night, so yeah.
According to the right rocket I just had, so is the local vicar.
Stone me. Oh, I bet you went down well with him. He never did have much of a sense of humour.
He's got none at all this morning. Not since he found a pile of mud tipped on his doorstep.
What was that doing?
It's funny then. I wonder who loaded me up with mud.
I wonder. Sure, well, was there something you wanted, sir?
Oh, yes, I wondered if you could favour us with a do-for. Do a favour for us. It's the bar supplies, Chief. The Admiral's punch did in last month's supply last night. So we were hoping that relative of yours in Jersey might...
Yeah, well, it's as good as done, sir. Mind you, revictualling in the middle of the month may come a bit more, expensive than usual. I mean, there's the extra fuel for the helicopter.
Never mind the sales talk, Chief. Just send us the bill.
Yeah, with pleasure, sir.
You better send the vicar a bottle of scotch, too.
Yeah, any message, sir? Such as, is mud on your doorstep?
Not likely.
Yeah, well, leave it to me, sir.
Righto, Chief. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
I take it that you and that relative of yours in Jersey just organised another carve up then?
You could put it like that, Fatso, yeah. The best day's work I ever did, that was.
What was?
Giving the Admiral the recipe for that punch, of course. Every time he makes it, my relative and I cop an extra order.
I suppose you want me to get through to the control tower at Jersey then for you?
No, not today, Johnston. No. As soon as I heard about the wardroom party yesterday, I phoned the order through straight away. He'll be landing here with it this afternoon. Who is it?
Able Seaman Goldstein, Chief.
Give the password.
I don't want anything.
Enter, friend. Well, Taffy, what's your trouble?
I'm being put upon immoderate, that's what, Chief. Nobody else ever cuts jetty guard duty except me, and I'm sick and tired of the view.
What do you want me to do about it? Have the jetty moved?
Oh, hardly. Mr. Phillips' navigation does that with monotonous regularity. And no matter which way he bashes it, I still end up looking at dirty water.
Well, I'll have to find another little job for you then, shan't I?
You couldn't find me a day off instead, I suppose.
You're forgetting who you're talking to, aren't you, Chappie? Chief Petty Officer Pertwee don't give you a day off, he sells you one.
All right, that'll do. Chatter fatty.
What? Well, I think I'll get back on jetty guard.
I thought you wanted to change.
I do, but I doubt if I can afford it.
Yeah, well, it so happens that I could do with a bit of extra hard help in the stores today, now I come to think of it.
If things ever got a bit out of hand, look at the place. It's in muck order here. Yeah, I noticed that. What's been going on? A wheelbarrow race, for one thing. Yeah, I'll tell you what, look, give Fatso an hand straightening the place up, will you, Tuff?
Aren't you going to get him to sign the Official Secrets Act first? I solemnly swear not to put the squeak in about the strange and it's going on.
Yeah, all right. Taffy was sworn in on the first day he was drafted to the island, don't you worry. Now, look, first of all, I want you to shift this crate down here.
Oh! Cool! I've got him!
Well, don't give him to me. What's the matter?
What's the matter? I'm stuck. That's what's the matter. I've got an attack of the twinging screws.
Oh, what a shame.
Lumbago, that's what it is, you know. My old da used to get it terrible, regulated. Now, this is where it hurts, right there, isn't it?
Oh! Now, iron up, you Welsh twits.
Right there, that's it. Bent in half for days at a time he was. Best laugh you ever had.
Oh, it's agony. Agony. You can't move an inch.
No, nor could he. Happened in the High Street once, you know. Caused a terrible commotion, it did.
Go on. Why?
Well, everybody collected round him, trying to see what he dropped and couldn't find.
All right. Yeah, never mind about when did you last see your father. Go and get the MO quick.
Oh, I'll go. Here, how do I look, Taffy?
Well, let's have a look. Oh, well, if you're going to fetch the MO, man, you'd better put your best uniform on, you know.
Oh, yes, it won't take me long to change.
No.
Half an hour should do it, shouldn't it?
Don't you dare, you tubby tortoise. Come on, get going. It's urgent. Cool.
Johnston, don't forget to polish the old shoes up a bit, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Very fussy about that he is, you know.
Yeah, now, where did I put that polish?
Chasen, get over it.
Oh, perhaps I'd better have another shave, too, you know.
Oh, yes, very advisable, I'd say.
Chasen, if you don't get mobile, I'll have the MO put you on a diet again.
I'm gone.
All right, you Welsh mountain goat. What's the giggle then?
I was just thinking, Chief, if the MO can't straighten you up, we'll just have to chuck a cloth over you, and you can finish out your time as an occasional table, can't you?
I think I'd better have a pink gin. What about you, sir?
Colour's a bit bright. Yes, an excellent morning for pink gins, Mr. Phillips.
2 pink gins, please.
2 pink gins, sir. And Able Seaman Johnston wants a word. Urgent, sir.
Yes, he would. Roll him in, then.
Well, cheer up, sir. It could have been Commander Povey.
Yes. Or the vicar.
Yes.
Permission to speak, sir?
What? Oh, yes, Johnston, but not too loudly.
It's the chief, sir. He's got locked.
Locked? You mean locked up?
No, not up, sir. Just locked. He says it's a touch of the twinging screws, sir.
Ooh, nasty.
And could the MO come out and put him straight?
Well, I doubt it. Wiser men than the MO have tried to do that for years.
Well, I'm afraid the MO's not here, Johnson. He was about 5 minutes ago. He prescribed the hair of the dog all round and left. He's a good lad.
Well, I suppose you don't know where he went, sir.
I'm probably down to sick bay, having a butcher's that Ginger's stuffed up hooter, I expect.
Where is he, sir?
Or the MO, or he's in cracking for.
No. I meant the Able Seaman Ginger, sir.
Well, when last heard of, he claimed to be proper bunged up, Johnson.
I'll pop down to the sick bay and fetch the MO.
Yes, I should. Tell the chief how sorry we are he's finally been caught bending.
Not if I want to live, I won't.
Hello, wardroom number 1 here.
Heather here, sir. Oh, it is a shame.
What? What happened?
Well, brace yourself, sir, but Commander Povey's here.
What? Oh, no, not today.
He's on his way up to the wardroom now, sir.
He's going to be dead unlucky. We've drunk it all.
I don't think he wants a drink, sir. He wants you...
He wants what?
Well, he wants you...
Heather!
I'm terribly sorry. But he wants you to go to sea.
To sea? Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Right
header.
What was all that about, sir?
Number one, where the blazes are you?
Lummy, thunderguts.
That's what it was about. Over here, sir.
Number one, why aren't you in your office?
Well, because the pink gins are here, sir.
Mr. Phillips.
Oh, never mind. I've got an urgent job for you. You're putting to sea at once.
Oh, good. If there's one thing I wanted to do this morning, it was to muck about in a boat. The sea's good and rough, so I don't think I feel very well.
Couldn't it wait until tomorrow, sir? We had a party
No,
last...
something well couldn't wait. During the rough weather last night, one of the marker boys at Portsmouth broke loose and got carried away on the tide.
We got pretty carried away ourselves, actually.
Yes, in wheelbarrows, I gather.
That's right, sir. You see, we had a race. Oh. Who told you?
I had an irate phone call from the vicar.
Oh, dear.
However, first things first, you'll sail in Troutbridge at once and pick up that marker boy. If she's left much longer, she'll be drifting about in the shipping lane.
Oh, well, very well, sir. Unfortunately, we're a bit short-handed.
Yes, Ginger's got a bunged-up hooter, and the chief's got a touch of the twinging screws.
Bunged-up hooter? Twinging screws? What sort of a medical diagnosis is that supposed to be?
Well, our MOs, actually.
I might have known he'd be a raving idiot, too.
Well, hang on, sir. I'll just see if the chief has been unbent yet.
Hello, main office.
Oh, put me through to the stores, will you, Minnie Ha-Ha?
Aye, sir.
Store's closed.
Wait for it. It's number one.
Well, we're still closed, sir. I'm recuperating.
Yes. I gather you're mobile again, anyway.
Yes, sir. It was the MO's minimum what done it, sir.
Hot stuff, eh?
No, sir. Flaming cold. It's like having a block of ice slapped in the middle of me back. I sprung up like a jackknife.
Splendid. We'll see you aboard, then.
That's right, sir. Aboard? Aboard what, sir?
Troutbridge, Chief. Commander Povey's here, and we're putting to sea at once.
We are, sir. Our luck, sir. Not the right weather for floating wheelbarrows at all.
All right. We'll see you aboard, Chief.
Shoo.
Now, Mr. Phillips,
Yes, Chief?
there's no need to blow that thing at the little seagulls. They'll flutter off on their own.
It's also not doing my head any good, so keep your paws off it.
Well, number one, any sign of the marker boy yet?
Not so far, sir.
Well, it's got to be found. It's a danger to shipping. Even more dangerous than you lot are, and that's saying something.
No, it's very nice of you to say so, sir. We really do
Bridge, number one here.
Starboard lookout here, sir. Unidentified object ahead, sir. I think it's the boy.
Thank you, Goldstein. Let's see. Yes, that looks like it. You see it, sir?
Yes, of course I can see it. Now get alongside, Mr. Phillips.
Aye, sir. Left hand down a bit, Chief.
Left hand down a bit. Yeah! Ooh! I've got him again! The twinging screws!
What on earth? Straighten her up.
Do me a favour, sir. How can I straighten her up when I can't even straighten myself up?
What? Oh, good heavens, Pertwee. What are you doing down like that? Have you lost something?
It's the twinging screws, sir. The demon struck again.
Well, let go of the wheel. We're going round and round in ever-decreasing circles. If we're not careful, something impossible is going to happen at any moment.
Well, how can I let go, sir? How can I let go? If I do, I'll go flat on me puss.
Do something, you idiots. Get him off the wheel.
Keep off! Keep off me grass, you amateur Florence Nightingale. You, get out of it. Go on. Oh, the agony. What agony. Oh, what a tragic in one so young. Help! Oh. Stand by our
street. Pertwee's fallen in half.
That's enough, Chief.
To it, abounds. Over the land.
Chief, will you be quiet?
Yeah, I say, old Fruits, what's going on?
Well, that's all we needed, the captain.
Chief has a touch of the twinging screw, sir, and he's permanently left-hand down a bit.
Yes. I say, old sport, I was fishing off the starn, you know. Jolly disconcerting going round and round like this. Makes a chap dizzy. Sort him out quickly, will you, old socks? I'm after a big fella.
Good. Good grief. Doesn't he ever think of anything but fishing?
Oh, yes, sir, yes. Angling.
I don't wish to be difficult, sir.
Oh, good. Pass me that fire bucket, Mr. Phillips.
Well, oh, yes. Here we are, sir.
Now, stand right back.
Oh, you dog, you're on stunts.
You're also up the daisy again.
What? Oh, blimey, so I have. How did that happen?
Oh, it's the same treatment as the MO's liniment, Chief. But messier.
I see what you mean, sir. Stone me, Mob, that's freezing.
Well, as long as you freeze up and not down, you're all right.
All we got to panic about now is the pneumonia.
Well, number one, if you've quite finished, perhaps we could pick up that boy. By all means, sir, but do you think we should in these seas? Getting alongside it in this stuff is a bigger risk than I like.
Yes.
Of course, if you'd like to take the responsibility, we'd be only too
No.
Well, we'd better try and sink it with the boat first.
Oh, I've always wanted to fire them.
It's not going to be easy, sir.
Do the best you can. We can't leave it drifting about in a main shipping route like this.
Carry on, Mr. Phillips. Fire one clip at it.
Oh, rather, sir. Port Beaufort, 1 o'clock, surface, boy, close range, open fire.
Port Beaufort, 1 o'clock, surface, boy, close range, 40, sir. Everybody down.
I say, boys aren't supposed to do that, surely.
You blithering idiot. It wasn't a boy.
Oh, thank heavens for little girls.
Mr. Phillips, that was a mine.
Oh, well, I don't think I feel very well. Could we go home now, please?
What's more, number one, I intend to visit the vicar before I go back to Pompey and get a written complaint so I can forward it to Admiralty.
Well, I don't think he'll be in, sir. It's the Needlewomen's Guild on...
Then I'll wait for him.
Oh, I was afraid you might.
Excuse me, sir. The jetty guard has just reported a marker boy's been washed ashore.
Oh, really? Well, in the manner of speaking, I suppose you could say we got that back for you, sir.
Bah! You'll be hearing from me in due course.
Yeah, well, now that Commander Povey's gone, sir, who's for the game of wheelbarrows?
Oh, rather. Bags I'm the wheeler, not the barrow, because, Oh. No, thanks.
Do any of you know which way Commander Povey's gone?
No, Heather, why?
Well, I hope he's not going anywhere near the wardroom, or he may fall over them.
Fall over what, Heather?
Well, you should know. You ordered them.
Hey? Oh, blimey. The helicopter from Jersey.
Well, came and went hours ago. And outside the wardroom are crates and crates of bottles, all marked export only.
Oh, dear.
Oh, lummy.
Oh, blimey, we're sunk.
Well, cheer up, Chief. Perhaps Commander Povey's gone the other way.
Number one. And then again. What the blazes is in those crates? Perhaps he hasn't.
I said, what is in those crates?
Crates.
Yes.
Oh, the crates! Oh, yeah, the crates. It's liniment. That's what it's liniment. It's vital supplies to combat the twinging screws. No ministering angel shall be without it, sir. A bottle a day keeps the twinging screws away. Who'll have a bottle of it? I've got him again!
was Stephen Murray, John Pertwee, and Leslie Phillips working their passage in the Navy Lark, written by Lawrie Wyman. Stephen Murray was the number one, John Pertwee was the chief petty officer, Leslie Phillips was the sub-lieutenant, Commander Povey was played by Richard Caldicot, Able Seaman Johnston was Ronnie Barker, Able Seaman Goldstein was Tenniel Evans, a rating was Michael Bates, and Heather was played by Heather Chasen. The recorded production was by Alastair Scott Johnston.